Hi everyone and welcome back to some more Civilization 6. So, let's continue where we left off. And now that we took La Venta, we could start thinking about attacking either Norway or Japan. I'm a little bit torn between Japan and Norway, because on one hand, I would really love to take both these cities right here, but on the other hand, taking Okayama would be much easier. And the third thing is something I already mentioned. If I attack one of them, the other one might use that opportunity and declare war on me. That's definitely a possibility. Having said that, if I get Niter, I'll probably attack one of them. I just need to have enough gold to actually upgrade all the swordsmen to musketmen. But with musketmen, this should be doable just fine. Norway is less advanced than Japan, so it would make more sense to attack Norway. Norway only has 2 techs more than we do. And yeah, his science output is lower than mine. On the other hand, Japan... Oh, Japan isn't really doing that well either. Actually, hold on. Yeah, they both have 24 techs each. I could probably take them both if I have Niter. But the important part is Niter. If we don't have Niter, that's going to be problematic. That's the single most important thing right now. So we'll see, fingers crossed. Hopefully there will be some, somewhere. Anyway, we got one more build on the builder. I guess we should repair the luxury before we use that last build, that makes sense. Alright, not much else we can explore with the galley. We'll just keep it somewhere over here. And next, builder is almost done. And we'll probably grab a settler in case there's Niter somewhere out of the way, like over here for example. I still want to settle a few more cities, one way or the other, and don't worry, we will do that. It's just not a priority at the moment, especially if we decide to go to war. Alright, we'll just wait inside our territory, so that we'll be able to upgrade. Do we have a professional army yet? No, we don't. We need to finish the civic. Yes, but it will be done in what, 3 turns? So before we get Niter. I'm not going to wait for an armory because that would take way too long. And we need Niter ASAP. So next, you guys will just stay here, I suppose. Alright, and the knight, send him over. The builder is almost done. And I suppose we should get a settler somewhere. We should probably settle this choke point at some point. Sometime soon, preferably. Otherwise, Japan might do it. It's not the most amazing city of all times. But there's a luxury. There's fresh water. It's not terrible. It could have been worse. Now, I would buy the Great Barrier Reef tiles, but I'm saving gold for musketman upgrades specifically. And we'll need a lot of gold for that. So, yeah. Anyway, settler in our capital or somewhere else? I think I would prefer to do it somewhere else. 12 turns. Okay, that's a little bit too much. And Texcoco, 8 turns. Let's finish industrial zone and then we'll start the settler. Sounds good. What can we do here? Maybe a builder? We do have serfdom active, right? Yes, we certainly do. Let's grab a builder then, because we'll need builders. Here's another one. So, which tiles are we actually working right now? Let's have a look. So, we should probably get a lumber mill, because that's production. Or 2 lumber mills, or do we want to chop this forest to replace it with something else? I think I'll end up chopping it eventually. We can also improve the deer. What can we build next? Any point building the holy site? I don't think so, no. We do have a religion, but it's not our own religion, obviously. We can't build any wonder in here, unfortunately. I could just build that encampment, but I would have to buy a tile. I'm not willing to do that right now. We got more important things to spend our gold for. Let's just build ancient walls. It's only 2 turns. And right, builder. We got 13 out of 13 housing. I could get +1, with farms. That's not a bad idea. We'll probably want a farm on this tile one way or the other. Okay, so that's one. And we need one more farm to get +1 housing. Next up, we got Laventa. Let's build walls in here, because I have a feeling we might need them sooner or later. Alright, anything else? Nope, not really. Fortify and attach to the melee unit. So, 6 more turns. And we find out whether we have Nitro or not. Fingers crossed. I think we have more than enough units. I could use a few more ranged units. That definitely wouldn't hurt. In fact, instead of building city walls, let's get another crossbowman. That's 5 turns. Or another catapult. I don't think it really makes a big difference. But I think I would prefer more catapults right now. They can upgrade to bombards, and then bombards can upgrade to artillery. Once we get access to that, not to mention we can recruit a catapult faster. And we got mercenaries. So let's switch to professional army, or can we get one more policy? How many turns do we need for the next policy? Quite a lot. And I probably want to go for exploration. You know, to get a Merchant Republic ASAP. Can we get 2 caravels? Good question. We don't have the tech, do we? No, we would have to get cartography. I don't think it's worth waiting for that. What else can we get in civics? Guilds that build 2 markets. I don't even have a second commercial hub. But guilds are required for diplomatic service. We could also get humanism. I think we'll just go for exploration to unlock Merchant Republic. That seems like the best choice. I won't get the boost, but that's fine. We are actually doing quite well as far as tech progress goes. Greece has 28 techs, we got 22. I don't know how many techs the leader has. But can't be that many more than Greece. So we are doing fine. Despite giving up a few boosts. You don't really need to get all the boosts. Sometimes it's better to just research something without a boost rather than wait. Like in this case, we're better off getting our 2nd tier government ASAP, instead of waiting to boost it. And I would have to go out of my way to boost it, and build non-optimal things, like harbors. We don't benefit from harbors, because this game won't see any naval warfare. Anyway, back to production. Maybe we should get a commercial hub, except there's no good location for a commercial hub here. That would be a bit of a waste. I still want an encampment, so how about we get that? I don't even have to buy any tiles, I can build it right here. It's not the most optimal tile for it, but I don't want to spend too much gold. Or we could just get more catapults, you know? 8 turns for a catapult, that's a little bit too much perhaps? That is a little bit too much, I think. Although, what else can we get? Siege tower, a knight. I could even get a 2nd battering ram. It's not as useful, but it's still kind of useful. Especially with all the melee units that we have. We could get a siege tower, but there's not much point. We can destroy city walls very quickly with all the melee units we have. Let's just get a catapult. 8 turns is a little bit much, but we'll get it. Alright, and I'll just make sure Zanzibar stays ours. Yep. Is anyone influencing it? Brazil with 3. Yeah, we'll keep Zanzibar easily. Won't be a problem. Alright, few more turns. You guys will just wait. Fortify. Now, we should send a unit or 2 to Toronto, in case Japan decides to declare war on us. And they might. Also, let's pick up professional army, because we kind of need it. I don't really need serfdom anymore, we still got 1 builder. We got 2 builders incoming. But I could almost finish them, switch production to something else, and then switch back to builders once we pick up serfdom again. Or I could just finish them with 3 builds. Because I'm not willing to replace conscription, that's not a good idea. Or we could get rid of caravansaries temporarily. That might be a better plan. We'll keep serfdom and we'll pick up professional army as well. Where's professional army? Right here. Alright, sounds good. Carry on. And let's wait 1 turn. Doesn't look like it's actually necessary, but I'll wait 1 turn anyway. We'll get a boost for mass production. Alright, our army is looking pretty good. How's our army strength compared to others? Let's have a look. Japan. Military strength 812. Oh, we have the 2nd military strength in this game right now. What? Really? Okay. Well then. That was kind of unexpected. We have higher military strength than Norway. And here I'm worried whether we'll be able to conquer them or not. We might actually be number 1 if we get all these musketmen. Right now I have, what, 7 or 8 swordsmen? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... We got 8 swordsmen. So we would get 8 musketmen. Again, assuming we have neither. So we might even be number 1. Anyway, new builder, what can we do with this guy? Oh yeah, I could chop the Django to speed up the catapult. The problem is, this Django is helping the campus, so that's not necessarily a good idea. I could buy this one and then chop it, but I don't really want to spend gold for that. Let's just get a lumber mill, that will help production a little bit. I'm pretty sure we are already working this style, so it makes sense to improve it. Yeah, we are working it, so we'll just improve it. And production again. So what about that settler? Let's get the settler. In case we'll have to settle a city to get niter. That's definitely a possibility. And production. Let's get gold, because we'll need gold, that's kind of obvious. We'll keep 1 crossbowman in Toronto, just in case. And you guys will just wait. You know what we could do? We could liberate Brussels from Japan. Then again, if I were to capture Brussels, I would probably keep it instead of liberating it. Oh, and Greece is over here. I was wondering where exactly Greece is. Yeah, Greece might be our next target, because they are doing a little bit too well in this game right now. So we need to do something about that before they get out of control. I also have to find the current leader, because we don't know who that is. We need to find that AI sooner or later, preferably sooner rather than later. Back to the builder, we got 3 more builds, which means the camp, and then... what then? A farm would be nice to get that +1 housing. I could just buy 1 tile. I need to see how much gold the upgrades are going to cost me, because I don't remember the exact cost to upgrade a swordsman to a musketman. It was pretty expensive from what I remember, but I don't remember the exact cost. Here's metal casting boost. We will definitely upgrade the archers, that's a no-brainer, I think. And back to our capital, what can we do here? Just get more units? I mean, you can't go wrong with more units. Or do we want great engineer or scientist points? Are we actually close to any great people? Scientist, kind of? Oh, Brazil is getting 10 points per turn. Brazil will beat us to the great scientist. This guy is actually pretty good. Guaranteed oil. Well, it reveals oil. But that means you can grab oil much earlier. And the engineer? No, we will not get the engineer. Actually, hold on, we might. But I don't need the project for that. Yeah, we are way ahead of anyone else in engineer points. Alright. So let's get more units in that case, I think. Crossbowman. That's only 5 turns. Alright, grab the lumber mill. Fingers crossed, only 3 more turns. What do you want? He denounced us. I don't care. How many cities does he even have? And there's industrialization boost. Also useful. How many cities does he actually have right now? Only 2 cities? Well, 3 because he's capital as well. Okay, that explains why he's so far behind. Japan has what, 6 cities, because the capital won't be listed here. So we could take care of Norway and then attack Japan. Yeah, we can take 2 cities from Norway and leave them with 1 city. Because there is an additional penalty for wiping out a civ after the patch. So it's better to not wipe out a civ. Then again, everyone is going to hate us one way or the other, so it's not like we really care about warmonger penalties. That's the problem with diplomacy in the game right now. Most of the AIs will end up hating you, and staying friendly with them requires you to do so much crap, which is just not worth it. You might as well just not care about it and let them hate you. Which also means you don't have to care about warmonger points. The balance is a little bit off. The risk versus reward is way off in diplomacy right now. Anyway, Toronto. We already have walls in here. So we could just switch to military production in Toronto, or we could grab a quick builder. That's not a bad idea. We can chop a lot of the jungle. We could also build a pretty good campus right here. Yeah, that's a pretty good idea. We'll grab a campus in Toronto. I like that plan. Alright. So, builder, we got 4 more builds. I think it's best if we send him all the way east. Yeah, he will be more useful in there. So, off you go, and we also got a builder with literally 1 build inside the city. We could also get 2 farms to get +1 housing. That's a pretty good idea, actually. So, 2 more turns. Fingers crossed. I hope we won't get trolled by this game. We do have quite a lot of territory, but I had way more and no niter before. And if you watched my Civ 5 games, you know my lack for strategic resources. Looking at you, Cole. Okay, so... yeah, let's go grab the deer first. And then we'll see. Alright, gunpowder, fingers crossed. Give me that niter. Sumeria, okay, so we know Sumeria is in the game. From the notification. Do we have niter? Okay, I see 1 over here. We can get it. So that's already good. Is there any within range of our city? Yes, we got... yeah, we don't even have to settle that city. We got 1 over here, and we also got 1 over here. And we even have a builder nearby. That's perfect. You there, you are going in the other direction. Sorry, change of plans. And we'll send this guy with 1 build east, I suppose. Yeah, sure. Alright. Well, we just need a few turns to go and improve that. That will take 5 turns. That's fine. No problem. Alright, another builder. Let's get a few farms. That will also give us housing. And we certainly need that. And production workshop. As for our research, let's go for metal casting. That will unlock bombards. And we already have the boost. I might as well wait until we get bombards, because we have to wait a few turns to get niter to upgrade to musketmen. So we can time our attack to happen right after we get bombards. That's a good idea. We'll have what? 3 bombards? Because we'll have 3 catapults. That should be enough. Alright. Would it be faster to embark? I don't think it would really make a big difference. Alright, carry on then. Anything else? You know, I could probably attack Norway right now and win. I might be overly cautious right now. But I just assume Japan might use the opportunity and attack us. It's probably completely unnecessary, and I'm probably being too careful. But whatever. A few turns won't make a huge difference. And we'll just win easier. It will be less risky. I won't risk losing units. So embark and then we'll disembark on the next turn. Alright, and production. What should we get here? I think we'll just keep recruiting units. Yeah, probably. I think so. Catapult 7 turns. Builder 5 turns. We don't need yet another builder right now. I might grab a settler though, to settle this location. Then again, this is the closest city to both Norway and Japan. I think it's best if we just continue to recruit units. Let's just continue recruiting units. We could use more ranged units because we have a crap ton of melee units. That's definitely not a problem. Get the deer and get another farm. Alright. So, what now? We got almost 1000 gold. Get more units. 4 turns to get a knight. Or we could get a quick builder. Or we could also get a settler. I wasn't going to do it in my capital, but it can grow back to 13 pretty quickly. And we still got at least 2 locations that we can settle, if not 3. Alright, next. So, almost there. We'll have to buy the tile, obviously. I'm not sure if we'll be able to afford all the upgrades. Only one way to find out. Even if we can't afford all of them, 3 or 4 musketmen are enough. We don't have to use all of them all at the same time. So, there's the settler. And we'll send him north, I think, to settle this location that I marked much earlier. Or secure this one. Let's secure this one, and the settler from our capital can go north. Sounds good. And let's check tile assignments. Can we get more food in here? I think we need yet another builder, because this guy only has 1 build. Okay. 18 turns for the city to grow back. Mostly because there just aren't enough tiles with food around here. Alright, I guess it will do. It's not terrible. We need a few more improvements. Alright, production. And with Toronto. Let's get that campus, shall we? Over here will be pretty good. Do you want to chop the jungle first, before we start the campus? I think we should. Yeah, we can start a catapult, for example. Alright, let's do it like that. And then we'll build the campus. Might as well finish the catapult. Yeah, might as well do that. And here's another builder. Oh yeah, this guy can help Texcoco. Yep, sounds good. You can go and do that. And we'll build city walls, because we might need them. Keep moving, people. We got 3 more builds here. Let's go get more farms to get housing. And 2 more builds on this guy. We should have enough builders for now. I think we do. 5 turns to finish exploration. That will unlock our 2nd tier government. And grab the niter, that also gives us rifling boost. Now, let's check the upgrade cost. 115 gold, okay. I'm not sure how expensive the catapult upgrade will be. But we don't have to upgrade all the swordsmen. Which are the most experienced swordsmen? We should prioritize the experienced guys. Here's a guy with 2 upgrade levels. So he will be first for sure. Then again, the second one isn't really useful. The important part is battle cry, because that's quite good. That's +7 combat strength versus melee and ranged units. So all of the guys with 1 upgrade level will become musketmen. And this dude, swap them around a bit. Upgrade. And that gives us replaceable parts boost. And that leaves us with 535. Okay, 1 more and we'll keep our gold to upgrade the bombards, or catapults, into bombards. And industrial zone, probably. Okay, our best location would require a tile purchase. Oh yeah, monument. Sure, we can do that. And let's wait for the catapult to finish, then we can get started on a campus. Sounds good. So, unupgraded guys can stay inside the cities. Yep, and now we wait for the catapult upgrades. And we'll probably just roll over Norway. I don't think Norway stands a chance. This might be the shortest war ever. No, I don't want to delete that. Well, the city location is pretty obvious, but I don't really want to delete that, to be honest. Let's keep that. There. Alright, so give me the farms. And you will help the city. We shouldn't need an escort here. I don't see any barbarians in the area. We'll improve the ship on the way. Alright then. Is Japan at war with anyone? No. And Norway? Nope, I'm just checking. Oh, Norway is very friendly with an unmet player. That's not going to help them all that much, or at all. And I guess we might as well grab a farm while we wait. Because we'll need one way or the other. 5 out of 4 housing. So focus it on production in that case. One more turn. Let's move towards Norway, shall we? Yep. Attach. And bring these guys. Keep one swordsman in La Venta. Alright, and the builder. We still need one more niter, but I'm keeping the gold for unit upgrades at the moment. As I mentioned. Move these dudes. Crossbowmen. This will be a slightly one-sided war, I think. More one-sided than I originally anticipated. Or at least it seems that way. Alright. Almost done. And you, grab a farm. I would normally buy these tiles, but again, I'm saving gold for unit upgrades. But yes, I'm aware we got 2 wheat tiles in range of the city. Is the border going to expand anytime soon? Oh, it will expand in the wrong direction. That's kind of annoying. Instead of getting the wheat, it will get a fairly useless forest. Alright, whatever. At least it's expanding. And we can see when exactly it's going to do that. Instead of having to guess. Are you guys done here yet? Another farm? Okay, that's 6 out of 7. And the city will grow in 4 turns. And here comes metal casting. What? Ignore that request, I don't care about what you have to say. Alright, how expensive is this upgrade? 125 gold. Yeah, that's not too bad. Where's the 3rd catapult? Right here. We need to move over then. So upgrade all 3. That also gives us siege tactics boost. And do we still have enough gold? Almost. We'll have enough gold for one more musketman on the next turn. And now we can declare war, once we move into slightly better position, maybe? Well, we can't move in with everything. We should get the ability to form corps sometime soon. Because this is too many units. Musketman corps would be a little bit better. But we don't have the ability to start corps yet. Anyway, what do we want to research next? Now we can afford to wait for some boosts. Mass production is boosted. Industrialization is also boosted. We would need to get education. Well, we will not earn a great scientist, so I think it makes sense to go for mass production and then industrialization. Let's work on that for now. If I change my mind on the way, I can just change the research. And production in our capital. Let's get more units. Oh yeah, I can't actually recruit musketmen or bombards because we didn't hook up the 2nd niter. Maybe we should do that faster. How much will that tile cost? 180 gold, that's a little bit much. 4 turns for the city to grow. I still want that commercial hub, but this is the best location for it. Will we get border growth? Yeah, in 22 turns, and in the wrong direction. The best location for an encampment is also one of these tiles that I would have to buy. So no. We could spam a few more crossbowmen. Maybe another builder. Let's grab another builder. And Toronto. We finished the unit. Actually, no, we didn't, did we? We just can't continue the bombard. Well, doesn't matter. Let's get started on the campus. There. And we can also rush the campus with the builder. That's probably what we'll do. But anyway, I'm going to finish this part here and continue in next one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.